You gotta turn. Angle this way. Yeah, you got it. Close your face. Yeah, that's it. All right, yeah, that's it.
I appreciate everybody that came out. The people in my class, you don't have any choice.
Wake up.
You have to be here. The people on my team, you better have been here. That's another thing, okay? 40 years has been a long time. I have friends here that John started running with me back when we were freshmen in college in '68.
Yep.
In fall of '68. Steve ran for one of my teams. Steve ran for me. He's now the girls' coach, basketball coach at Quartz Hill High School. He ran for me, and he can tell horrible stories about me, but I can tell horrible stories about him too. So we won't tell any of those stories. Charlie, just about as long. Mort here ran for me back at LA Valley. And we're older. All of us are unfortunately bigger, except John. We hate him. But we keep grinding away at this, and I appreciate everybody coming out today. And the next question everybody always asks is, how long is this going to go? Well, it's going to go at least, I hope, to tomorrow. And then the next, and the next, and the next, and it's over when it's over. But to the people that brought the cake, and I don't know who did that. Who brought the cake? Doris and Pat. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And somebody can open it up and cut the cake, and we'll have some cake here. But I appreciate everybody coming. Thank you. These are the famous shoes. These are the first pair of Nike waffle shoes ever, I can't say made, but ever crossed the finish line. There are 8 of these shoes made, and I happen to be the guy who crossed the finish line first in a pair of Nike waffle shoes. These are them. If you're gonna, you can touch them, but don't you dare walk away with them. But these are the shoes, and if you can notice on the bottom, they're literally handmade. The sole is just cut out on the bottom. There are 2 pieces where they cut 2 different pieces and they glued them on the bottom, and then they sewed them with nylon stitching. And the material is surely not any kind of nylon that we know, but these are the shoes. Everybody wanted to see them, so here they are, and take a look at them because they're going back in the safety deposit box later today.
I just want to get a real good picture of the award. Congratulations, Mark.
Thank you, John.
Wonderful achievement.
I appreciate the Streak Association giving me this award this year.
I just wanted to get this on record. Mark, just a couple of questions just so that we can party with it. When you started running back in the 80s, did you ever think that you could run on a street level? Did you ever think here?
No, nobody thinks they're going to run a year, let alone 40 years without missing a day. So no, I never thought anything like this was going to happen.
What's been the biggest challenge you've got to make out different?
Well, other than some physical things, I broke my foot once. That was a challenge, and obviously I had arthroscopic surgery, a meniscus surgery. Those were challenges, but other than that, there really hasn't been a whole lot of huge challenges in this. It's just it's something I enjoy doing. I like putting my shoes on, going out every day, and so other than those huge physical things, it hasn't been something that I struggle with when I get up in the morning. It's fun that I look forward to doing.
What's the most miles you've run in your day?
52, all in one run. I think it took 7 hours and 35 minutes. We just thought it'd be fun to run 52 miles. This is way back when I was just getting out of high school. I have a different idea of fun now.
What's the shortest one you took?
1 mile after my meniscus surgery, and that's only because the Streak Association said that you could run 1 mile to keep the streak alive. Up till then, it was 3 miles. But when I had the meniscus surgery, since they say 1 mile to keep the streak alive, I appreciate that. And so for about 3 or 4 days, we kept it down to 1 mile, and then I increased it back up over the next week up to 3. The average is about 9.6 or 9.7 over 40 years.
So how many miles have you run in a
lifetime, in August, I'll be going over 150,000, and during the streak, it's over 140,000.
During the streak, Mark, in the beginning, you were one of the best runners that I ever saw. National champion, Division II. at Fullerton. Team won the national championship. How many times you All-American?
6 times Division II, 1 time Division I.
Awesome. And when did you stop competing?
Well, I competed up till about 30, till I was 31 or 32, and then jobs, family commitment, things like that, kind of got in the way of me competing anymore. And if I wasn't going to be competitive, and I wasn't much interested, and never have been much interested in age group hunting. So, although I continued to train a lot, running a lot and being ready to race are 2 different things. And when I wasn't able to prepare right, I kind of slid away from racing.
When did you make the transition to coaching?
I started coaching in 1974. The first year I coached, I was at Glendale College. I had Bobby Thomas. I coached Bobby to the World Junior Cross Country Championship, and I've been coaching since '74. I've had a couple periods, a year or so, where I was out of coaching, but more or less since 1974.
Who are some of the most memorable characters you've met before you the street?
People that have passed through it. Other runners, I guess you'd have to say people like Steve Prefontaine and Marty LaCory. Tom Fleming was a great guy, great friend back in the days. But the guys that have been on my team that I ran with when I was in college, yourself, the Fullerton guys, Cub and Casso and Schmink and Dave White were great guys. So there's been a lot. There's been some great guys on my teams, Bobby Thomas and Benny Cruz and Steve Brumwell. There's been a lot of guys who've come through the years, and it's fun when you sit back and think about all the different guys and different personalities that pass through.
Isn't it an amazing sport, Bob?
Absolutely. It's something that. Even though I don't compete, it's something that I still look at that I get to do, and I get to do what I did 40 years ago, put my shoes on, run hard every once in a while. Hard no longer equates to fast, but I still get to do that, and that's something that I look forward to doing every day, and I'm glad I'm still able to do it.
So when we were running this morning, you had to stop and adjust your orthotics a couple of times. How hard is that to deal with?
The orthotics are just something that I have to deal with. My feet are, people that know me, my feet are legendary.
They're like bricks.
They're unbelievably flat, and things have slipped and slid around, and the bones and things. So I've got to wear orthotics, and the challenge is finding a shoe that they can fit in, and it's just something that's a little bit difficult. But right now, the orthotics pair as I have, Dr. Pagliano, John, has a set right now that my feet haven't hurt since January, so I'll give up running a little faster to be pain-free, and so these work pretty well right now.
You know what I saw in the Nike store was they finally put a shirt, a Mark Logan shirt, selling into a Olympic replica jersey. Incredible compliment.
Nike up at the trials sold a Covert shirt. I'm still wondering, they said they printed 1,000 of them. I assume they got about 950 left. It's being the first guy to cross the finish line in a pair of Nike waffle shoes, at the 72 trials, that was the way they commemorated that up at the trials. And it was pretty exciting for me and my family.